Great. Live. Perfect. Let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. You know who I am. Ingrid Jones here, reporting the news, the breaking boxing news at the moment, which is that Hughie Fury will be facing Dominic Guinn. As we know, he was going to fight Nagi Aguilera, but now, short notice, Dominic Guinn has decided to step in. I think Dominic Guinn was a replacement anyway for this to happen, and I'm kind of glad it's happening now for Hughie Fury. He's going to be on the undercard of Eubank v Blackwell, but it's great for Hughie Fury to be able to fight in this level of opposition at short notice. For those who don't know Dominic Guinn, I'll give you a bit of background about Dominic Guinn. Let me just pull up the box rec I've got in front of me. I'm not a big man for box rec, but for a situation like this, if you want to know about him, well, Dominic Guinn was unbeaten for quite a while until he met Monty Barrett. Now, Dominic Guinn has never been knocked out in his career, so that's a good thing. He's now 41 years old. He lost a split decision. He lost his unbeaten record to Monty Barrett as a split decision. He's fought guys like Phil Jackson. He lost to James Toney. He beat Audley Harrison. He lost to Tony Thompson on points, unanimous decision. He's lost to Eddie Chambers, unanimous point decision. Robert Hawkins. Kubrat Pulev, he fought in 2010. It was unanimous point decision. Amir Mansour, unanimous point decision. You all know Mansour can punch. Dennis Boystoff, unanimous point decision. And he lost in 2013 to Adamek, unanimous point decision. So you look at the guys there he has fought. None of those guys were able to knock him out. His last fight, 2015, I think in February 28th, 2015, he scored a knockout win, TKO, over a gentleman by the name of Donnie Davis. Donnie Davis' record, well, let's put it this way, he's won 8 and lost 28. So I think probably no more than a club fighter, just being respectful. And now he faces Hughie Fury, unbeaten in 18-0. At short notice, I think this is still a good fight for Hughie Fury. Dominic Guinn's been out the ring for about a year, so but he's never been stopped. He's been points with all the top fighters. Let's look here. I mean, even that he's been out the ring. The last time he's been out the ring was between 2013 and 2015. He was at the ring 2 years after he fought Adamek, and then the break before that. Yeah, I think that's the biggest break he's had in his career, if I'm honest. So yeah, it's the longest. He's a year out the ring. Well, 2 years he had at the ring, to be fair, against Adamek. So it's not even the longest time he's been out the ring. But he's now 41 years old. You would say he's a gatekeeper. In his prime, you would say that Dominic Guinn was definitely a top 10, legitimate top 10 contender in the heavyweight division. He's got a 52% knockout ratio. And the last thing you lose as a boxer is your punch. So, Guinn can still punch. He's got a lot of experience, and he's never been stopped. So these are good positive things for Hughie Fury, challenges for Hughie Fury. Experience he brings to the ring. 6'3", so I think Hughie Fury is 6'6", 6'7". So I think there's a between 3 to 6 inches there. I think 3 to 6 inches, 6'3". So 6'6", maybe 3 inches difference there between him and Hughie. But again, experienced fighter, the Southern Disaster they call Dominic Guinn. At one point, I believe Dominic Guinn was being considered for, if I'm right in saying he was being considered for Anthony Joshua, and end up being, who did he end up fighting there? I think he ended up fighting a guy from Scotland instead. But yeah. Was it the guy from Scotland? I think so, because I think he said to me when I spoke to Dominic Guinn, basically it wasn't enough money on the table. So I don't know. But the fact of the matter is he's now going to be fighting this Saturday against Hughie Fury. I hope that Dominic Guinn doesn't pull out. I think it's a good fight, only in the sense that it's a last-minute replacement. But then Dominic Guinn gives you I don't know, it gives you some sort of an idea of what Hughie's about. And we all know what he is about. You know, Dominic Guinn can punch. He's been in there with some of the biggest punchers in the world. So I wouldn't expect Dominic Guinn to just get hit and fall over. I would expect him to, you know, give his best shot. He may get beat. A lot of the guys he's fought, and by his record, he's lost to the top guys, unanimous point decision. Okay, bearing in mind, he's 41 years old. He's 41 years old. He didn't know if he was fighting or not. He was brought in as a replacement. From what the understanding I'm getting is that Dominic Guinn was in the background just in case Nagy Aguilera pulled out. I just wonder if Dominic Guinn pulls out at the last minute, whether there'll be somebody on standby for Dominic Guinn. That'll be interesting. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, this Guinn fight happens. And then I believe 5 weeks' time after the Guinn fight, that Hughie Fury will be then going on to fight somebody else in 5 weeks' time. So let's hope, touch wood, that Hughie comes through this fight without any, you know, bruises, bad bruising or cuts or any damages to his hand, so he can fight again in 5 weeks' time. So that's the news. Hughie Fury to face Dominic Guinn. It's good news, I think. I think it's a good fight. It's a fight that will go a few rounds at least, I think. And nice challenge there, I think. So I think it's great news that he was getting, and it's an international opponent, American opponent. I would say that Guinn is a better opponent probably than Rudenko, if I'm honest. So I think it's a good opponent. I think it's a good step in the right direction for Hughie, actually. Nagy Aguilera is probably being more active, but nevertheless, good fight for Hughie Fury. And let's just hope that the fight goes ahead. So that's it, really. Hughie fights Dominic Guinn, and hopefully, one way or the other, I'll be watching that fight. So good luck to Team Fury, and all the best to Hughie Fury. That's really all I've got to say. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave your comments, and keep watching. Don't forget to check out the interview I did with Bobby Guinn and Bobby Gunn. Don't forget to check out the interview on this channel with Bobby Gunn. And also we did a live show Saturday night, which had Asghar Tahir from Team Fury, the cornerman, and helps out Peter Fury in the corner. Asghar Tahir talking about Team Fury, and I had Jack Sunderland talking about, he's a personal trainer and has worked with pro fighters and amateur fighters, boxers, talking about health, fitness, exercises, all the sort of things that a boxing is not, diet. So check out that interview, check out that show as well. That is the show I did on Saturday night. And also check out the interview with Dave, the White Rhino Allen, who fights this Saturday night. Yes, the same night as Hughie Fury. Fights this Saturday night on the undercard of Kell Brook versus Bisley. But whatever, I think his name's Bisley. Brook versus Bisley. Dave Allen stepping up in class, facing Richard Towers this Saturday night on Sky Sports. It could well be the fight of the night. So that's it from me. This has been Ingram Jones. Thanks for watching. See you later.